Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity and this message is for Gemini. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This is someone you are connected to energetically, romantically, someone that you are thinking about, and someone who is thinking about you. I'm recording this message for the energies of August, but I ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. So for your cards, Gemini, I will be using the Mystical Manga Tarot by Ran and Barbara Moore. For your person, I'll be using the Fortune Telling Tarot deck by Yoshitaka Amano, and if clarifiers are needed, the Manga Tarot by Selena Lynn. Let's get started. See what's going on for Gemini. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter for Gemini? What is Gemini thinking overall about the connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this connection? What are some things going on in the daily life? What is happening in their heart space? How are they feeling? How are they feeling about their person? What intentions do they have towards this connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Okay, let's get the cards for your person. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter for the person connected to or coming towards Gemini? What is the heart of the matter? What are some things going on in the daily life? Could be affecting this connection. What's going on in the daily life? What is happening in their heart space? How are they feeling? How are they feeling about Gemini? What intentions do they have towards this connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future? What is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Wow. Okay. We had a couple come out. This is the final card, and on the bottom of the deck we have an Emperor energy. Aries energy could be significant here, but this is definitely the energy of somebody feeling pretty confident that you could be their person, that you could be the one, somebody feeling more sure by the moment. I mean, for me, with a love reading, the Emperor Empress energy is that person, like the person that is the reason when they come into your life and when you connect with them and when you get together, the reason you suddenly realize why anything else in the past never worked out, because it wasn't this person. Like, it's the one. It's that one you could see yourself really spending some time with, enjoying. And this is somebody that is like very determined, very confident, somebody who's very passionate. And if they're not showing up in this way, because this energy is kind of tucked down here at the bottom of the deck, they're definitely feeling it, and this energy could show up and take you by surprise. So for the heart of the matter for you, we have the World card. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus energy, all the fixed energies could be significant here. But if you watch my readings, you know I love this deck because a few of the cards have this beautiful red ribbon. And for me, that's the red thread that connects souls that are meant to meet, no matter where they're at in the world, no matter how far you go, no matter the challenges that come between you. There are people that are just drawn together. I believe this from the bottom of my heart. Now, I'm not necessarily the kind of person that believes there's only one person out there for everybody. I feel like love is something that, you know, comes together, that you attract in people that, you know, are at the frequency you're at the place that you're at. And if you're at that frequency of, I am ready for love, I'm ready for the person that's going to come in and really show up, and, you know, somebody I can enjoy things with, but somebody I can also have those, like, you know, those experiences, those day-to-day experiences, the big things and the little things. You know, you draw someone in where you're at, and if you don't like what you're drawing towards you, you got to, kind of go within and look at the energy that you're in from day to day, and, ask yourself if you're aligned with everything that you truly are and you truly want. And the more authentic you get, the more you align with who you truly are, the more you attract in someone who is a match and someone who is authentic. And I do feel like there's somebody that's definitely connected to you. You feel the connection, they feel the connection, whether you've met or not, you're the only one that knows that, but the two of you are feeling this. This is also success, a positive energy, good news, something happening, wrapping up a cycle, but in a very positive way. This can be, meeting or connecting with someone over the net, and yet it is a significant connection. It is, or not necessarily meeting them that way, but connecting that way. The two of you could be seeing each other from a distance. And the reason I say that is because the heart of the matter for your person, but we'll talk about that in a second. But it can also be cultural differences, age differences, all of those things. There are so many things that can, make us feel a world apart from one another. But when our souls connect, we are never far apart from one another. When, we are meant to love someone, we are going to draw them towards us, and that you are drawing someone towards you right now. Someone definitely has their eye on you. Page of Swords for the heart of the matter for your person. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy could be here. I love the Page of Swords in this deck because it definitely looks like somebody who's kind of peeking around the corner, thinking about you, but not necessarily showing you, how deeply they're thinking about you or how interested they are, because this can be an energy of, keeping some secrets, maybe holding some things in. And I definitely feel like somebody's got their eye on you, but they're trying to decide, what to say, what to do. Let's go ahead and see. Spirit, why do we have the Page of Swords? What is going on here with this, the secrecy energy for the person connected to Gemini? What is going on? Seven of Cups. Definitely could be fantasizing about you, imagining different things, psychically communicating, wondering what it would be like to be with you. But it is somebody who is a little bit scattered. The Seven of Cups is the energy of when you're pulled in so many different directions. You don't focus on any one thing long enough to really, truly make it happen, manifest it, draw it in. And it seems very clear that if somebody's behind the scenes, if they're thinking about you, but not necessarily saying something, then how are they going to take that Ace of Cups and hand it to you, when they can't even, wrap their mind around the possibility that it could happen, when they feel all over the place, when they feel unsure. So that energy is a little scattered, but there's a lot more to this reading. So you'll see as it all unfolds. There is definitely someone who wants to come towards you, maybe more than you even realize. In your daily life, you have the Chariot energy, major arcana here, a lot of major arcana just kicking into this reading with the World and the Chariot. It's like knowing who you are, knowing where you're going, knowing what you want, knowing what your focus is. Cancer energy could be specific here, but this is the energy of realizing that the way you feel, your emotions, they are a guide. They tell you how aligned you are with what divine, what your higher self, really wants. If something feels off, it's off. If something feels right, there's a reason it feels right. And this is when you really begin to listen to your intuition, to your center, and let that guide you. And as you let yourself be guided from your heart and not by your fears and your stress and your doubts, kind of like this person is coming from a place of more fear and doubt and, feeling distracted, unsure, you're coming from a place that's very sure, very clear, and it is drawing towards you a new energy. I feel like there is something that is definitely shifting in this connection, and you'll see that more as it comes up, but it's because you're getting clarity, you're listening to your heart, you're taking initiative, could be taking some big steps in your daily life with the Chariot energy, moving forward on something you're passionate about, but definitely something that could have taken some time, or somebody that could have been maybe a little bit, unsure or in the background, could be really stepping out into the forefront and wanting to make something happen, because daily life for your person is the Ten of Pentacles. So there is somebody who's got their eye on you. As I said, they're looking at your pictures, your social media, thinking about you. But with the daily life, they've got the Ten of Pentacles. So even though that energy for me feels a little bit scattered, a little all over the place, there is a part of them that is hoping for exactly what we saw in the beginning. We saw that Emperor energy, something that you take to the next level, something lasting. The Ten of Pentacles is stable. It's a long-term connection. So I feel like that's what's on this person's mind. That's what they're kind of fantasizing about. But there's a part of them that isn't really sure that it is possible. And so there's a little bit of nerves there. Virgo energy could be significant, strong in your chart of your persons with this Ten of Pentacles. Also for the person in their daily life, the person coming towards you, they could be having some really good things coming together that they have been working on for a while, and maybe they could have been distracted by work because they are really, wanting with that Ten of Pentacles some real stability, and maybe because they want to offer that to you. In your heart space, you've got the Nine of Wands. This is the energy of the wounded warrior traditionally in the tarot, and it is somebody who's been through a lot. They've been through their share of things. It is somebody who's still passionate, still interested, still wanting to see this through, but definitely a little worn out, like from things, the past. It's like you don't want to play games. It's interesting because this was the heart of the matter for Taurus energy. If you're connected or have that strong in your chart, might want to take a look. But it's like you don't want the past. You don't want the old things. You don't want the games. You don't want the wishy-washy energy. You don't want somebody who's just looking at your pictures but doesn't, isn't choosing to take a stand and really step up. And I feel like you could be creating some really healthy boundaries here with this Nine of Wands. Being guarded against things that, are like past energies or old energies or things that no longer serve, so that you can passionately take a stand and step forward towards what is really meaningful. Sagittarius could be significant here in the heart space. Your person in their heart space has the Four of Swords. Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, which means this person definitely dealt with some pain and heartbreak, and maybe that's why they're spending more time, maybe thinking about you and fantasizing about you than really stepping up, because this person is still healing from something. It's a quiet energy, but this is somebody who's decided it's time to put the painful past in the past. It's time to think, more positively about the future, but they are definitely healing, definitely releasing some things. Let's see. Wow. And this just flew out. So I was just going to ask where we have the Four of Swords, and this just came out. Six of Pentacles. Taurus energy could be significant here, but this is the energy of when it's time to go all in. It's time to show up all the way. It's time to give as good as, the person that you're with or connected to gives. This is somebody that knows, it is time to step up. And if they want to be with you, they've got to put their painful past in the past. They've got to release their fears, their doubts, their worries, and they do have to be ready and willing to go all in. It's like they're having a wake-up call around that. And something is shifting here because you've got the Wheel of Fortune for your intentions. I get a lot of Sagittarius with this, just me as a reader, but there are definitely more energies here. But this is when the universe comes in and spins the wheel and says it's time. It's time for some good things, some exciting things, from very positive things. It's luck, it's forward movement, it's momentum. This can be, like a windfall or really good things happening financially, because it's also very connected to abundance. When we're looking towards love, it is something that maybe was stuck, moving forward, something happening, something very positive, and energies are beginning to shift with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. This can even be forward movement and travel happening sooner than you expect with the Chariot energy. Your person in their intentions has the King of Cups. So this person that's kind of been behind the scenes, imagining, thinking, but being, kind of distracted by all the things, wanting to work, having more, wanting to have more stability, wanting to have more to offer, realizing that they need to release the painful past. They need to put in the, the time and the energy if they really want this to work. Here they are with their intentions, wanting to offer a cup. Pisces energy could be significant here, but this is somebody consciously knowing, once again, that this love is real and it is time to step forward. It is time to do something. It's time to come in, not just with, all the words and the promises and all of that, which is all wonderful, but also with the energy and the time that it takes to really make something work, to prioritize this. I do feel like there's some deep feelings here, and that someone is very, very interested in you. And if you don't have anyone coming, if you don't have anyone like that in your current situation, you do have somebody like that coming towards you with that King of Cups here. So your potential outcome, and these energies are baffling me a little bit, and same with your person, so we'll pull clarifiers and see what's going on here. But we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So you've got a Two of Cups coming in. Cancer energy could be significant here, but this is somebody who does show up all the way. This is somebody who is all in, and it's like the Wheel of Fortune here is spinning, and an opportunity, a new beginning is happening with someone that you could really, really see yourself with, like long term with this Two of Cups. This is a friendship. This is a partnership. It's romance, but it's also just the really positive, balanced connection of two people both putting in the time and the energy. But you also have a Two of Swords and a Four of Pentacles. Libra energy and Capricorn energy could be significant here, but this is when it's time to make a heart over head decision, and you're wanting to be logical, wanting to do the smart thing, not wanting necessarily to listen to your heart, but it makes sense. I feel like you've been hurt in the past. You've been through some things. There are times when you really do have to be logical. With the Four of Pentacles, this is an energy of holding on. Now, it is a very positive energy, and I do have to say, I know this is a love reading, but you've got a Wheel of Fortune sitting right here between the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. If things have been tight or stressful, it could be some really good things could be happening for you and unfolding for you financially. And it's all connected. Love, abundance, every bit of that. It all, is connected to the energy that we're in. And I feel like you are getting some recognition. You are shifting out of some stuck energy. You are getting noticed. You are showing up in a really positive way. You're having a lot of forward movement. And I feel like even opportunities to travel and do some things you've been really wanting to do. But there's definitely this energy of maybe being tempted to settle, maybe being tempted, and I'm not saying settle for somebody that isn't right or anything like that, but accept, less than maybe you fully know that you deserve, because maybe you don't want to lose something. Like sometimes the Four of Pentacles, it can be staying with the status quo, staying with what is safe, staying with what is secure. Even if it isn't fully satisfying, it's being tempted to stay in a situation that isn't fully fulfilling because there is security there. And it is the logical thing. But the universe is wanting to bring you in this Two of Cups energy. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers on these energies and see. Because it feels like there could even be a decision between, making like the secure choice and really stepping forward from your heart. But there's something about, making that choice from your heart that unlocks like a lot of beautiful potential that maybe you don't even know is coming towards you. So Spirit, why do we have this Two of Swords? Oh my goodness, they just jumped out. Wow. Okay. Got a few cards, but it was really too many to take. Give me one card, Spirit, for this Four of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and we do have an Ace of Cups. Some of you are definitely, putting some things in the past that haven't been satisfying, and having a new opportunity, a new offer come in, something extremely positive. But for many of you, and it's interesting because this feels like I'm feeling the energy of what came up in the Taurus reading in a similar way, but it does seem like there are collective themes that go on each month, and I definitely notice that. But I do feel like, we are a collective. There are things we're all experiencing. There are very powerful astrological events happening here in August, and there is energy of clearing out things that are no longer needed to really make space for what is. But for some of you, you are like definitely releasing and making like the choice to follow your passions in your heart, as opposed to, staying stuck with something that isn't making you happy. And for some of you, it is definitely awakening some really positive energy in a current connection that you have been dealing with, have been had on your mind, that maybe hadn't been going the way that, you hoped, you wanted. And now things begin to move, things begin to shift and change. And because, you're shifting what you're willing to accept and settle for, something, is moving and shifting with this person that is really causing them to take notice and realize it is time to step up. But for some of you, there's a completely new beginning here. So we do have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. New beginnings in love, falling in love. And you can have that at any point, even in a connection with somebody you've known for years. You can fall in love all over again if that is where you're at. But with the Two of Cups, we have that clarified by the temperance energy. More Sagittarius could be significant. But this is the Two of Cups in the hands of divine, and something that has been being worked on, something that's been being balanced, something that has been maybe in the wings for you for a while is being put into your hand, is coming into your experience. And you've got the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles being clarified by the King of Wands. More Sagittarius energy, Leo and Aries, of course. But I feel like you are making some sort of decision here, Gemini, to listen to your heart and to trust that there are better things out there than this, energy of anyone who's gonna, stay stuck or not really communicate what it is they're feeling. And now you're attracting in like this King of Wands energy. This is somebody who's passionate. This is somebody who takes initiative. This is somebody who's confident, somebody who steps up, can be creative, can be a boss type, can be a leader type, very charismatic kind of energy, very magnetic energy, very, but very passionate. And it's interesting because as you shift into this energy of, I know who I am, I know what I want, you attract in somebody that recognizes that. And it sort of comes back to the beginning with the world energy. It's like you're raising your vibration. So the person coming towards you has to either shift or just kind of lift out altogether and make space for someone else, because your vibration, your energy is shifting here. So your potential outcome, you have an Ace of Cups, a Seven of Cups, a King of Pentacles, and a Lover's energy. Now, the Ace of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Lovers makes perfect sense to me here, because you've got a new beginning with somebody who is really ready to show up. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini energy. You all know the Lovers is Gemini energy. And a King of Pentacles, Virgo energy could be significant. Also Taurus, Capricorn. But this is a new beginning with somebody who is ready to go all in. Somebody who is, it's mature energy, ready to make the time, ready to show up. And with the Lovers, it feels like a powerful connection. It feels like the one. So we have the Seven of Cups sitting right here in between the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I feel like there is something about the Seven of Cups from the very beginning that that is this person who has been thinking about you, maybe fantasizing, maybe a little scattered, maybe a little all over the place, realizing that if they want to be with this with their Gemini, if they want to have this lasting connection, they're definitely going to have to show up. And this person is realizing that in their heart space with some definite energy. So let's go ahead and see, because it's very clear we have all these energies, but let's see what this Seven of Cups is all about. Spirit, why do we have this Seven of Cups showing up here? Why do we have this Seven of Cups energy? Why do we have this Page of Swords again and the Ace of Cups? Okay. For some of you, somebody who's been a little bit in the background, thinking about you way more than you realize, is definitely having the realization that if they want to be in your life, they've got to take a stand. We've got the Seven of Cups with the Page of Swords again. It's coming right back to that person from the very beginning who has their eye on you, is thinking about you, is fantasizing about you, and they're realizing that if they want to be with you, they've got to come in with this Ace of Cups. You've got the Ace of Cups now here twice. This is a new beginning. This is falling in love. And this, with this King of Pentacles and the Lover's energy, This is someone showing up all the way. Now, if you very specifically had someone on your mind and are wondering if they are like looking at your pictures, thinking about you like crazy, yes, it's a yes. Now, if you have had somebody, and this feels really important to say, who you know and you've been sensing has feelings for you, but they are treating, you like an option. With the Seven of Cups, if they're thinking, well, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe it's possible, maybe not, well, should I tell them, should I not? And if they've been wishy-washy and all over the place, I feel like this is what these boundaries are all about. This is what, it's time to, release. And because Gemini, that's not what you want. And there's something about you just making peace with that, telling the universe, I'm ready. I want somebody who steps up. I want somebody who comes out of the shadows. I want somebody who has the confidence to tell me how they feel and what it takes to really step in. And I feel like it's like you're setting that intention. You're setting that energetic boundary, and you are manifesting somebody who shows up all the way. Whether it is the same person, you're the only one that knows that. Some of you are releasing someone, and it gets a little challenging because I'm a clairvoyant, I'm an empath. I connect in with the energies of the people watching the video. I ask Spirit to bring something for every single person, but I will get, different scenarios. And for some of you, this is you setting a boundary and saying goodbye once and for all, and not settling for someone who hasn't been treating you well, to make room for this person that's going to come in all the way and treat you the way you truly deserve. For some of you, it is complete new beginning with this Ace of Cups. But for some of you, you are setting that intention. You know who the person is. You know who is on your mind. You know who you want to be with, and you're setting that intention. And there's something about that that shifts the whole energy of this. And this person that has been kind of in the background, a little nervous about stepping up, shows up in a way now that they never had before. And it's powerful, it's significant, and it's definitely a connection that can last. So whichever energy you're in, you're the only one that knows that. And regardless of, which story resonates more for you, the energy here is the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. It is a positive new beginning with someone that recognizes your value and shows up and wants to come in to stay. So that is a message I have for you. I love it. It definitely feels like it's been a little bit challenging. You have been dealing with some things. And for some of you, you're recognizing your worth, your value. And I feel like you know that, all of you. We know our worth and our value, but sometimes it's like, I don't know, life gets crazy and we get distracted and we forget, and then we have to remember, to set intentions for the kind of connection that we want. And there's something about you with that recognition of everything you deserve that is attracting that in. And that's what's unfolding for you. So I love it. August is a powerful month. So I want to thank you all so much. If you like the reading, I love you. Put a like on it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if something spoke to you and you'd like a personal reading, my website is charityjanice.com. I do have the you and them readings. I have the how do they truly feel readings that really gets in, the details of how somebody's feeling about you. And then I offer general readings, and I've been saying that in the last 2 messages. A lot of people don't know that because I've been doing love on YouTube, honestly, since I started. It's my favorite genre. I love it. I love love. I love my relationship. I love romance novels. I love romance movies. So it's only natural I would do love. But I've been doing tarot readings for years, just general tarot readings for many, many different people. And so if you are wanting to know, just overall everything that is going on, I do have generals as well. So I'd love to hear from you if you feel guided. And I do want to thank you so much for watching these videos, commenting, connecting with me. It's wonderful. I love it. The channel is really starting to grow now, and I'm connecting with more and more people, and it's very exciting. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.